സംസാരിക്കാം, നമുക്ക് സംസാരിക്കാം. And the intention is not to become a superstar. Intention is to make this film reach all superstars. I got many offers from Malayalam. I got very sweetly, and once I got with Mr. Mohanlal sir. For that one houseful, I waited around 7 years. First thing that I loved about the character, because I like to take it easy. Pan India is when languages, apart from your languages, you're trying to collaborate with other languages. I have to be competitive if you have to win in life. But that doesn't mean we are enemies. Ega first part la na poi.
ഈ ഒരു നിമിഷത്തിൽ എസ്പെഷ്യലി ബിക്കോസ് വി ആർ ഇൻ കേരള, നമ്മൾ കേരളത്തിലെ എല്ലാ ആൾക്കാരും വി ആർ സോ ഹാപ്പി ദാറ്റ് യു ആർ എ മലയാളി ടു. അപ്പോൾ ഈ ഒരു നിമിഷം ആൻഡ് യു ആർ എൻ അമേസിംഗ് സിംഗർ എന്നുള്ള കാര്യം എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയോ?
ആരാ ഈ പറഞ്ഞത്? He is a singer, not me.
Both of you are singers, so you want one more mic for both of you to sing together? വേണ്ട, she'll sing alone. At least രണ്ട് വരി, ഒരു വരി, നാല് വാക്ക് ഒരു ട്യൂണിൽ പാടിയാൽ മതി. വേണ്ട? Okay, so how do you feel at the moment? അത് പറഞ്ഞുമ്പോൾ ചിലപ്പോൾ പാടാൻ തോന്നും.
എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. I'm back home, that's what I feel like. Although I was raised in Bangalore, we would always come back. I have my dear cousin also here. Most of our childhood has been in Kerala. So Alappuzha and Ochra are where my parents from, and so it doesn't feel any different coming back. I feel a lot more at home than he does, I'm sure. So thank you for this wonderful welcome all of you have given us, and I'd like to speak in English for the benefit of everybody here. He doesn't understand anything at all. Yeah, so sorry, back to your question. It just feels wonderful that my husband, being a non-Malayali, has been so graciously accepted here by everybody for his talent and for what he is today. So I'm just very happy, honored and grateful to everybody for that.
Thank you so very much. Now would you like to sing 2 songs? 1 song, 4 lines? Would all of you like to hear it from her?
Let me think of a song at least. Then give me some
By the time he
yeah,
speaks,
yeah,
you can think of
okay,
a song.
sure.
അത് നല്ലൊരു അടിപൊളി നമുക്ക് കിട്ടിയ എന്താണ് ലക്കാണ് to hear you sing.
I'm not a filler.
Filler അല്ലല്ല ഫില്ലർ അല്ല. One more question, I'm going to come back to.
Let us sing.
ആദ്യം പാടിക്കോട്ടെ അല്ലേ?
Let us sing. Don't give too much time.
കണ്ടോ?
She sings every day.
Every day she sings? ഇനി എന്ത് വേണം? Which song does she sing every day?
She's a big Mohanlal fan, Mammootty fan.
ലാലേട്ടൻ ഫാൻ, മമ്മൂക്ക ഫാൻ. ചേച്ചി 4 വരി മതി, കൂടുതൽ വേണ്ട.
ഇതിലൊരു ഈ സിനിമയിലൊരു ഉഗ്രൻ ലല്ലബായ് ഉണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ എനിക്ക് മലയാളം വേർഷൻ അറിയത്തില്ല. I'll sing the lullaby my mother sang for me. Okay. ക്ഷമിക്കണം, ശരിക്കും പാടാൻ അറിയാത്തതുകൊണ്ടാണ്, but I'll try. ഉമന തിങ്കൾ കിടാവോ നല്ല മരതമര പൂവിൽ നിറഞ്ഞ മധുപരി പൂർണേന്ദു തൻ്റെ നിലാവോ.
Wow. ഇത്ര അടിപൊളി പാടിയിട്ടാണ്. Now I understand why he didn't give you even 5 minutes to think of, because he didn't want you to skip it. You've got beautiful voice. I'm sure everybody's told you that. Really amazing. Thank you so very much. It's going to release in different multiple languages. So how do you feel at this moment, knowing the fact that you're going to be a superstar in all the languages through this one movie? International languages, Hindi, Malayalam, Telugu, Tamil, Kannada.
Cinema has gone global. Cinema is way beyond one particular language now. So I guess getting the opportunity to tell a story across many languages, across many states, is just an opportunity we get rarely. Not every story we want to narrate suits everybody. Not every story we want to convey can travel every state, forget other countries. So though we are here for many years, and though we are only used to be making films and telling stories, seldom do we get this opportunity to travel with the film, not by flight. So yes, I guess this is one rare thing, and team has done extremely well, and I'm very happy that this film, it's not about us. This film deserves to be told in every language, and this is the same opinion we have got from beautiful people like them who have handled our film in different states. Whenever they've seen this film, the first thing they called us and they showered their excitement, which gave us even more confidence to travel. So yes, we are here, and the intention is not to become a superstar. Intention is to make this film reach all superstars.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, thank you.
So, one more question. Now, this movie has taken 4 years for the filming, right? So, as an actor, what are the challenges that you've had?
Celebrating 4 birthdays was a great challenge between my shooting.
All right.
I think we were all literally somewhere else, and by the time we finished the film, we are all standing in some other age. So if my director had a script which is a little more longer, where we become old also, so I guess another lockdown would have helped there and would have reached there. So 4 years in the making, it's not shooting, man. First year, Anup has spent writing. And next 8 to 9 months, we both spent sitting on it and making it more exciting. What else can we do? What else can we do? Post that is when we started shooting, and we started shooting on his birthday. And then as we were shooting, we celebrated his 2nd birthday. And then as we were completing, we celebrated his 3rd birthday. So I just had a question for him. Why can't we celebrate a birthday with another story? Let's move on. Yeah. So it's been a process, man, and I guess, but nevertheless, I should mention that these 4 years were very beautiful. It was nice to be Vikrant Rona. It was nice to be in the part as Vikrant Rona. It's nice to be in the set of Vikrant Rona because there were very happy people around, very people with like-mindedness, and everybody waking up with the same intention to tell one good story. So that makes us even more happy to walk into the set.
So one last question that I'd like to ask on behalf of everybody.
The guys there, can you just keep quiet? Excuse me.
I request everybody to...
We want Mike to talk. You are talking without Mike and we can still hear. Thanks.
Okay. So, sir.
Did I scare you? No, I didn't mean that. Just don't, yeah.
So what has been your best experience during this course of shoot? Most memorable.
Yeah, passing through the phase of COVID, man, and still being able to attend work in one piece. Yeah, without any masks and oxygen lit up from behind. I think it was a very scary phase. I would definitely mention this because we were one of the first teams to, in India, everywhere, to hit the floor amidst COVID. When in the lockdown of June 2021, when everybody were at home, we dared to go and we created something called the bubble the first time. There was nothing called a bubble at all. We created 1 month, we did every work, and he also as a director, my friend as a producer, we all have taken the initiative. And trust me, we did work, but we were also scared. You know, somebody had to sneeze at a distance of some 50 meters, and we would see people running away from here. So, you know, it was that scary, but then I don't know what drove us. Probably it was the story, it was my friend Jack, who was having such wonderful intentions to make a big film like this. See, the whole thing is Anup had a vision, and that vision was not small. There were huge sets already put up, and because of the first lockdown, they were all falling apart, and I couldn't see my friend fall apart because of that. So I said, no, let's go. It's okay. You know, let's go. And we went, and yeah, you know, everybody's support were there. Like, we had to stay away from each other. So much of protocols. But I guess by the time we wrapped the film, we realized what is it that we did, because by this time we saw so many people dying across the country, staying at home. And we were in between working, between hundreds of people. And that moment, you know, it struck, reality struck us, and what is it that we did? You know, there were kids who were shooting on our spot, like 100 children were there. There were so many people with families. We did, man. And that, I think, was the most beautiful phase for me in this Vikrant Rona, because I guess that made us even more stronger, even more believing that, you know, time supports those who support themselves. time really supported us, because there were films that started along with us after seeing, but they all shut down in 1 week, 2 weeks because of COVID cases. I should tell you so happily and proudly that we shot so many months and not one single case happened in Vikrant Rona. That's a probable strength of the protocol and the discipline that was maintained.
Wow. Superb. And one more thing, ഒരു personal കാര്യം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആർക്കും അറിയാത്തതുണ്ടാവും, but maybe many of us already know, he's an amazing cook. What is your best dish that you've been cooking for Chechi?
Yeah, she doesn't cook, so whatever I cook is the best. So now you know why I cook.
And what is the best thing that you cook?
Huh?
What is the best thing that you cook?
How can you tell me what is the best? I believe everything is best. I think it's just about the person who's eating. Are you in a good mood to eat, then that will be best. If you are irritated and sitting to eat whatever I cook, you'll definitely put a microsome to find mistakes, isn't it?
And what do you like?
Everything.
Everything?
It's amazing biryani.
Biryani chicken? Okay.
That's
Chicken biryani.
Allah? All right. Anything to our audience who's watching us through the media?
Ask him when he's doing a Malayalam film. Maybe he'll answer.
I got many offers from Malayalam. I got very sweetly, and once I got with Mr. Mohanlal sir, and she was all thing like to pack me off from Bangalore. What scares me is this gigantic talents over here and the speed in which you people work. I need that many days to learn the language. So, and as an actor, if I do not have a control over the language, it worries me as to why am I here? Am I to concentrate on the language, or am I to concentrate on the performance, or what the director's requirements are? Yeah. It little worries me, because the films you people make, it really encourages to do better. The stories you people speak speaks volumes about your industry and the contents, and that ease with everybody perform. I mean, it scares us. So I do not want to come before I'm prepared, and then the director takes the other actors to the corner and talks. I thought this guy was supposed to be a good actor. That's why we called him. What happened here? So I guess, no, I don't want to give that opportunity. Probably the day I'm very comfortable and you guys make a Pushpaka Vimana here, I'll come and...
50 to 60% of the movie has been shot in Kerala. ഇത്രയും ദിവസത്തെ ഷൂട്ടിൽ എന്തൊക്കെ പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട് മലയാളത്തിൽ? 2 സെന്റൻസോ 3 സെന്റൻസ് നമ്മളോട് പറയാമോ?
പോവാം.
Sentence, but not one word, one sentence.
That's what I used to say. Anybody if you're raptured, let's പോവാം.
ഇപ്പൊ പോവണ്ട. എന്തെങ്കിലും കേൾക്കാൻ ആഗ്രഹമുണ്ടോ മലയാളത്തിൽ? One sentence. Anything about the movie in one sentence? Or 2 sentences, or how many other sentences you want in Malayalam?
See, I'm a director's actor. Whatever my director right now teaches in Malayalam, I'm going to say.
Sir, എന്തെങ്കിലും പറഞ്ഞു കൊടുക്കണ്ടോ? പെട്ട്. പോവാം ആണോ?
Let's samsarikim now. I think it's time we all. Namakku samsarikim. Okay, namakku samsarikim. Namakku nalla samsarikim.
നമുക്ക് നല്ല സംസാരിക്കേണ്ട മുന്നേ ഈ ഒരു നിമിഷം ആഘോഷിക്കാം with the small cake cutting ceremony. And
I would love to, if there's my friends away from media have any questions, I would like to.
Welcome to Kerala once more, and very happy to have you here. So I just wanted to know, how do you handle this pressure of being a pan-Indian star? Because we are very happy to see you, because we have movies coming in from a lot of movies coming in from Kannada industry. So how do you handle the pressure? And also it's going global this time, I suppose. So how do you handle this?
Sir, I guess when you're a passenger on a flight, you just need to enjoy the flight, sir. You should not be worried about the landing, the turbulences, any problem that's going to face. I think the pilots are nice. You just get in and land and just do your job. And if you take this as a pressure, it will definitely be a pressure. Pressure will come only if you really want to make it and make it bigger than the best. I think if you start enjoying films the way it is, you have this wonderful opportunity to sit in front of people like you and still answer your questions. And that means time has been kind and we are traveling with our film. Why stress, sir? I think we should enjoy these moments of journey, and whatever comes from every place, we take it and go ahead. And when I started my career, I just wanted one house full first. I didn't even think about the second film. Forget the second film. I just wanted one film, and for that one houseful, I waited like around 7 years. Okay, so when that came, that is what I was looking forward to. I don't think I ever thought that, this is what I want to become, this is the superstar you want to be. I guess time provides you everything as long as your intentions are right and you're loyal to something called a cinema, and I think I'm just stuck to that.
And you have played different shades in different ways in different movies. So can you please tell us, explain what exactly is your character? Not exactly, at least throw some light on what it is.
You're just talking as an actor per se, or you're talking as a script per se?
Actor per se.
Okay. First of all, I like the fact that I didn't have to put on a lot of makeup. I love the fact that every day I didn't have to look very fresh. I love the fact that there are not too many costumes. I didn't have to be worried about ironed clothes and the glamour behind it. So this is the first step, sir. This is the first thing that I loved about the character, because I like to take it easy. Second, I guess the dimensions and the layers this character has in the films, in this Vikrant Rona film, it has got layers. And I love that layers part, because as and when the script progresses and flows, it was surprising me only when I was hearing it, and it was exciting me as an actor. So by the time we went to the flow, there was so much of... I as an actor, I told him to go slow. Start with the lighter scenes and then go ahead, whatever we were doing. So I had a challenging time there because, one, every actor on this set are new. Okay, so just so you know, I was the only known name. He's taken everybody new. At least 98% I can say are new in the set. So he had a lot of auditioning to do from across. I don't know how we found them, and they were such fabulous actors. Trust me, they kept me on my toes also. Because of their performances, I was so mesmerized by some of them. And the fact that I used to get in that costume and go, it used to make me a different personality altogether. It was nice, because there is a typical swag that automatically came when I wore that, and the body languages were different. The way I have spoken in the film is different. The way this character reacts to everybody is different. I loved it thoroughly, and seldom, sir, as I told you, very rarely, without speaking much, you get to be a hero. No unnecessary or too many volume of dialogues required to just showcase your power. But I guess the silence in this movie is so beautifully attached to this character also that I enjoyed every day. And what more, sir, I can tell you, when I was walking in, I get beautiful actors, I get beautiful sets. I have a fantastic DOP, and everybody loves me. So I think when you walk into a set, you just see people loving you and looking at you the way that makes you feel even more special and deliver better. So I guess I was between people who are just pampering me. So that is what I will look into the character as.
Yeah.
So I started.
You have started in 1997. Yeah.
So thank you so much.
So what's your message? Now industry equations have changed, budget have been changed, and pan-Indian movies are coming up. So what's your message based on your experience to the youngsters?
So today youngsters are teaching us how to do film, sir. I think these 25 years has been a big line where the first few years went learning, and the next few years went copying what my seniors were doing. And then the next few years went trying to understand what I am. And by the time I realized what I am, there were already youngsters trying to teach me what I'm supposed to do. So I really don't know what I learned. So I just know I'm making films, and there are still wonderful people like them writing stories for me. And I think as long as there are writers writing for me, I'll be alive, sir.
So the movie is presented over here, sir, to present it. So how impressive was that, and the support from Salman Khan? Can you speak a few words on that?
So he's a great human to have in your life, first of all, and for that he should accept you also. And he's a very big superstar, so that should tell you that no stardom can appeal to him. You know, it's your human part of you that will probably get connected to a gentleman like him. Leaving all that aside, I guess Dabang I did because of Mr. Sohail Khan, and of course I knew Salman Khan sir because of CCL. But we hit it off well in Dabang, and not that during Dabang we spoke about Vikrant Rona at all, because this was still in the discussions. But one of these days when the film was completed and all that, I was in Mumbai and I went to meet him, and then he said one line, "You're in Mumbai and I'm getting calls about your, what is that cut? What do you call it? Showreel, yeah. I am getting to hear about your showreel." That means the officers we had gone to, there somehow he's got to know, and you've not shown me. So, sir, it's here, sir, you can see it. We showed him the showreel, but before showing the showreel, I told him that this is not 3 minutes, 4 minutes, this is 18 minutes. This is a showreel, not a trailer. He said, no, I want to watch. But after watching, I think that is where a true love for the film came through him, like where he got connected so very well, and he had so much to ask, so much to talk. And then he said, there's anything you tell me, this film needs to be told everywhere. You tell me that, and I want to come in. So I think, what more as a gift do you want? You know, it's I never ask him. It's not even that he would say no to me. But you know, after seeing this, when he walks in, I guess it's a elephant strength. No, we get. So I guess after seeing that, yeah, we spoke almost 1.5 hours, sir, regarding the clipping. And first thing he said, I'm coming in, and he called his team. Who are not there also, he called up. We are going to be a part of this. And ask him how does he want it, and we're going to be a part of it. Then he's even spoke to us, you want me to come and act, you want me to do something, you want me to do something for that. No way that we wanted to take that liberties, but that SKF itself, as a family, as a brother to me, it's a great strength to me. And he loved every part what he saw.
What is the reason why we are dubbing movies to Hindi? And because movies are being pan-Indian, that is the first reason. But how do you feel it? Like now your movies are again being dubbed to Hindi, and it's presented by Salman Khan. It shows the togetherness, but still, do you think there should be a bit more of an understanding between actors when it comes to movies? Because there are a lot of movies that's been dubbed from Hindi to Telugu, Kannada, and Malayalam as well. So, what's your take on this?
So, the line what you said, pan-India and Hindi is not a mother tongue, or Hindi is not the national language, had nothing to do with the pan-India stuff. Okay, that came on a different context. Because I will tell you what exactly it is. See, when we say pan-India, most of the time, even if let's presume we are not dubbing it in Hindi, and let's say we are dubbing it in Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, and Bengali, Bhojpuri, Punjabi, that is still a pan-India, correct? But that day, when the topic came up, it was more like keeping Hindi as the focal point. They say it's pan-India. So I was trying to explain it is not. It is not like that. It is pan-India is like when languages, apart from your languages, you're trying to collaborate with other languages. So in that case, when Hindi also is doing a South Indian, they should also be called pan-India. But because we are all aware of Hindi from a very, very long time, that we are exposed to that film from decades and decades, it is just taken for granted that we know Hindi, and that it is not considered as a pan-India if it is dubbed in Malayalam, Telugu, Tamil, etc. So that was the whole context that day. And of course, I would definitely like to say that I know Ajay Devgan, sir. He's a gentleman. Let me tell you that. So that day on the Twitter, I guess something else must have been, it is definitely misinterpreted to him, and the whole context has gone wrong. But fair enough, all said and done, I guess we had a little bit of chat on Twitter, and it ended up very sweetly and well. And from then it was very political, where we both didn't belong. Okay, so, and all the politicians also who continued the conversation very nicely left me and Ajay Devgan sir out. Nobody tagged us. So each one were trying to encash on the beautiful dish that was being cooked. So leaving all that aside, see, I guess friction is not there between industries, sir. Like for example, if you realize in recent times, twice or thrice Mr. Mohanlal sir has launched a poster or a trailer or teaser of mine. And whenever these people have approached us, we have done the same. And now we approached Dulkar, we approached Dhanush, we approached a lot of people. Chiranjeevi sir has been tweeting about us. So we don't have a friction of a sort. We are all welcoming each other because we need to collaborate. We need exchange of actors has been happening for a long time. So I guess just an exchange of scripts, you know, probably hiring the theaters in your state to deliver our films is happening. And we all meet, sir. We all talk very well, and no friction of that sort is there at all. See, there are competitions. Yes, everybody have to be competitive if you have to win in life. But that doesn't mean we are enemies. That doesn't mean we can't coexist. That doesn't mean that, you know, we are fighting with each other or having a cold war at all. We are all okay with each other. And every industry is doing good today because every industry wants to get into another industry with their films, with the language of that particular state. And we are all collaborating, sir, very well.
Thank you, sir.
And he's a great person and very jovial. I have not seen him once behave like a superstar. He's always very grounded. And if you get to know him personally well, he jokes very well. Silent jokes he'll make, but very subtle jokes. He's a great guy, sir. He's a great man, and it's always nice to see. I guess the Mohanlal, sir, we see with makeup on set is very different to the Mohanlal we meet. He's a great human, great person, and I've never got an opportunity to work with him. But as an actor, he's one of the greatest our Indian cinema has seen. It's no doubts about it. There's some reason why he is him and still he is him. And all of you are still hardcore fans of his. I think there's some reason, right? So whether she sees my film first day or not, she's there. That should speak volumes as to why I have to be nice and be close to him. Yeah. And there was this time, I should tell you, CCL we played, and there was a match with the Kerala team. Celebrity Cricket League, CCL. And for the first time, she didn't even support us. The fact that Kerala team or something that he was sitting there made everything happen. And yes, see, I can go on about him. All right, so I'm looking forward to working with him soon in a probable neutral language where he can also understand, even I can understand, and both can deliver. She sees this, I do take her opinions, but not into the film. Like post that, we even have a chat, and she definitely does give her opinions. Nanilla. Ega first part lana poi. Whenever we come into a cinema, we know that we pay a ticket, and we want that much of an entertainment to go back home with us. We want to value that money we have given for the theatre, right? Yeah. So we would have paid 50 rupees or we would have paid 500, I do not know. But I just want to say that whatever money you're going to be paying and getting into the theatre, this film will give you what you're looking forward to. And I do not want to promise too much. I just want to know that we have enjoyed this film, and I'm sure they all will enjoy, and encourage writers to write better and bigger.